Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Evans, and welcome to part 39 of the Abigail and Margaret Film School. Let us begin. So they were both in bed when Abigail turned to her wife and says, Did it break in last night? And Margaret said, Yes, I think it did. Oh crap. Oh crap is right. We need to get ready for school, do we? Yes. Holy crap. So, after that, Abigail, she gets up from the bed. She goes to the bathroom. She gets undressed. Then she goes in the shower. She goes in the shower. She goes to take a shower, I should say. Then she washes up and basically after that she leaves. Well, but not before keeping the door open but not before leaving the door open, and also not before drying off. So she dries off, she leaves the door open for her wife so she can go take a shower herself. Then after she goes back to the bedroom, she finds some clothes, and after that she gets dressed. After she gets dressed, she goes to the living room where the kitchen is, rather. Actually, well, also, crap, why am I messing up my words? She goes to the kitchen, she goes to the living room where the kitchen is. She begins cooking a quick breakfast before she can go to the phone room so she can call the students up and tell them to get ready for school and that she's picking them up. So that's exactly what she does. After she makes some breakfast, her wife has already left the bathroom. After getting herself dressed, she then goes to the living room. She sits down at the breakfast table, and Abigail and Margaret eat some breakfast together. After that, Abigail goes to her phone room. She picks up the phone and calls Susan. She says, are you aware that that the break for all school has been over since yesterday? Yes, actually. Then she says, are you ready? Yeah, and by the way, I just have to say thank you for telling us the truth about my aunt, I guess. No problem. I know it was hard for both of you to hear at first, but I'm just thankful that the truth came out. Me too. Oh yeah, I'm picking you and your brother up as well. And also I'm picking up Peter so we can begin the lesson for today. No problem. I'll call him after we get dressed and get ourselves together. that that'd be a great idea. After that, she hangs up. She finishes her breakfast or her breakfast. Then Margaret rather, actually, goes to the kitchen herself, and after they sit down, they eat breakfast. Then they get the coats. Well, yes, get the jackets rather, and they're gone. After they leave the house, they get into the car and they are gone from their house. They pick up Peter first. They say hi to him. They talk for a little while. Then they pick up Susan and Tracy. And then after that, they are going to the film school. When they get to the film school, there's a lot of cars at the school. There's a lot of cars at the school. So Abigail gets out of the car along with Margaret, and the rest of the current day students at the school, the original students at the school, to sign up for the permission slip and all that stuff, and all of that stuff. Then they see old students and new students arriving getting out of their cars. And so they introduce themselves, they shake hands, shake more hands, and then they go to the school to introduce themselves further and to tell people what they do at the school. So they walk into the building. They take their seats at some of them sit on the floor, some of them have seats already. So they sit down, and after that, they begin introducing themselves and what they do at the school. Apparently, Abigail said, we teach people how to make movies if they want to do that for a living. And they go over and over and over. After that, they talk for a while. And then, after the introductions, now it's time for the lesson. Susan, no, yes, no, Margaret, I should say, had some papers to hand, and she handed the papers to the students. Most of them had no desk, so they had to write it down on the ground, or use each other as desks for temporarily. After that, they are writing it down as the movie is playing. The movie is playing, one of their movies are playing, and they are absorbing the knowledge. They are listening to the lesson that is being taught to them, whilst writing it down. The editing techniques, the filmmaking techniques. After that, after they watched the movie, they wrote everything down that they were being taught, obviously. They put the papers down, then and the pencils down as well. And all of a sudden, Margaret hands them a camera. Each and every one of them a camera. And they got to know how it worked. And then Abigail says, "This is the camera that we'll be working with for the next couple of years or weeks, depending on how long you want to stay here. But no pressure if you don't want to stay here that long, actually. I'll understand." Then she says, "But for those of you who want to stay longer, well, we would love to have you." After that, after that, they play around with the cameras for a while, learn how it worked, of course. After that, they put the cameras down, and actually they turned it on, and then they started filming each other. It was very magical for all involved. After that, that was the last lesson of the day. They said thank you to the teachers. Then after that, they all left. They all left the school. They all got into their cars, and they left the school. After that, Abigail said, as she was beginning to drive all of them home, well, Susan, Tracy, Mac, and of course Peter home, to their homes rather, to their individual homes. And they were talking how well it went, but how nervous it all was. She says how nervous she was, rather. She says, "Wow, holy crap. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Oh wow, oh my gosh. I did not know they were coming that soon, dude. Holy shit. How many people? Wow, those were our people," she says to Margaret. And then she responds back, "I know. Wow, wow. A lot of people wanted to come to school. Thank goodness we let them in. Now we have a problem here, do we?" "Yeah, I think we do. I think we have a big problem, actually. We need more desks." Don't worry about that. I can go into I could go back home, and I will get the money of course, I can get the money for more desks. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Also, thank you for being my assistant temporarily. I didn't mean for you to do that, but thank you anyway. I appreciate it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We need an assistant as well. I agree. No problem. Then they pulled up at Peter's house to drop him off. He goes home. Then after that, they pull up at the Mac residence, actually. Then they drop them off, so they can drop them off, which is what they did. Then after that, it was time to go home. After that, that's exactly what they did. It was time for them to eat dinner. So they pull up at the house. They walk straight into the kitchen, and then they began cooking each other dinner. But actually, they were cooking with each other. they were cooking with each other for dinner. After they were cooking dinner together, I should have said the first time, they were eating dinner together. After that, after they ate dinner, it was time for them to watch TV. So they walked to the couch. Then they turned on the TV, and for the rest of the night, they were watching TV together. And that was it. To be continued. Wow. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave a like. Subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below telling me what do you like about the video or hate about the video. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.